Welcome to the Agents of the Unexplained podcast. From a haunted abandoned asylum to Sasquatch lurking in the dark woods and watching you, and all things unexplained, here are the stories from outside our realm. With your host, Bill Rigby.
Well, good evening, everybody. Guess what? I got some great news. We got coming up this Friday at 8 p.m. Our podcast is going to start an hour later to accommodate this person because he is that important. I got nothing but the utmost respect for this family man. Hard worker, hard researcher. He's just great, and he does a lot out there, more than people realize. And that's, here, let me bring up his picture. Right there, Les O'Dell. He will be here Friday evening, and I can't wait. We got a couple more days. To have him on this podcast means so much to me. It's great. Les gets out there, he researches, he shares his information, he goes to different events and talks and that. And the first time I actually got to talk to him, I got to call him about some investigation. And he was straight up honest with me. He didn't have to tell me anything. And he did, so utmost respect for that young gentleman. He's awesome. And then the 17th, we'll be back at our regular time slot, 7 p.m. He is someone that is big into Bigfoot, and he's a veteran. He's helping other vets. The one and only Ron Howells. Look at him, Mr. Show Off. But no, seriously, he is working to make PTSD awareness and to help these fellow veterans. And on the same note, I know for a fact that it happens to a lot of people that cited Bigfoot. The PTSD is real. It's very real. And Ron is out there trying to help people, get them involved, in understanding. Yeah, so, he'll be back on. I had him on once before. And so here's the thing. Ron, you're coming on, buddy. You're going to tell them all how it is. And I'm kind of excited. He's coming up on the 25th to the Penn Ohio Paranormal Conference too. Can't wait to see him. It's been since last year I got to see him. I think the last time I actually saw him was at down at Cryptid Bash down in West Virginia. So I can't wait to see him again in person. I seen him on our podcast that one day. But see him in person is totally different. So, you guys are in for a treat for the next 2 weeks for sure. We got some really great podcasts coming up, even in the future. They're the beginning of April. Can't remember the first or second week of April. Glenn Barassa and AJ will be on. They both been out researching together and separately, and they collaborate with each other. So this is going to be interesting when they're on. And I'm trying to line up a few other surprise guests and see how it goes from there. But anyhow, that's what we got for you. It's coming up. on the Agents of the Unexplained. So I hope you're prepared. Hope you're ready. You all have a great night. And remember, paranormal is the new normal.
This has been an Agents of the Unexplained original podcast. Like us on Facebook, subscribe and view on YouTube, and please visit our store link in the bio. Thank you for listening, and remember that paranormal is the new normal.